the LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video by Soulja, so I'm on Polygon.com here. And so basically Soulja is selling a console that's basically an emulator. Basically he's selling a console with his name on it. Basically these consoles are rip-offs. He has a home console and a handheld console with his name on it. It's called the SouljaGame, alright? So I will not be reading guys the article because that would, whatever, but I'm sure you guys picked up real fast. I'm sure you guys the home console thing, and you guys will notice something familiar about it. That's the home console that Soulja is selling with his name on it, called the SouljaGame console. Basically a rip-off Xbox One. Basically what this is right here. Y'all guys know that it's a rip-off of the Xbox One because there's a thing on the right side does not have a disc drive, so then there's no disc. Basically a plug and play thing. That's a home console. It has two USB ports for the controls and shit. It runs Linux 3.0. It has 800 games built in. It plays Famicom, Sega, NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Sega Master System and shit like that. It supports 4K and all that, and also supports PlayStation 1 and Neo Geo and Game Boy Advance and all that. So that's what the console is. The console has 800 built-in games, basically plug and play pretty much, okay? So I got the listings already loaded from AliExpress.com. That's basically a Chinese retailer, and you guys can check them out. I will put a link to those in the description box, so you can check it out. And I also put a link to this article from Polygon.com, so shout out to them for this. So this is interesting to me. This is the I'll show you guys the console first. This is the console. It's on the listings, it will not say Soulja anywhere, but it will say retro mini video game console, support 4K HDMI output, 64-bit 8, classical games for PS1, GBA with 32 gig TF card HD, game 85. That's what it says. No Soulja anywhere. And I'm sure you guys want to, you sell some of shit, so. Says it supports 4K HDMI AV out gaming, so pretty cool. Those are controllers, basically rip-offs of the PlayStation controllers, basically rip-offs. Some of these buttons don't do nothing. I saw a video on I saw an unboxing of the SouljaGame console. I'll put a link to that in the description box. I forgot the dude's name there, but I'll put his name in the video description. So check out his unboxing of the Soulja console. This is the home console. This is not the handheld, but it's basically a rip-off Xbox One. It's an emulator, basically emulates a whole bunch of games, basically plug and play, pretty much. That's the game console, rip-off Xbox One. This is the game system right here, power button there, two push to controllers. Here's the back of the game system. You have micro SD, HDMI, AV out ports, which is interesting to have, and you have your power source right there, alright? On the front again, of course, there's no branding on it, no whatsoever, no fucking brand. It's basically a white piece of slab. It's basically the video I was watching, same video I was watching, the guy rated it, and this thing weighs a fucking pound. This thing weighs about a fucking pound. It's light as shit. I mean, and you guys know it's light as shit, so the components in here are fucking cheaply made. It's rip-offs and it's Chinese parts and all that shit. Then there is front and back, guys. Tell you guys where everything is, of course. And the controller, it says the name of the controller that's in the box is basically a rip-off PlayStation controller right here. And the controller that comes with the box is basically a rip-off PlayStation controller. So that's the this is the console. home console. It has 800 games built in. Okay. Now the handheld is right here. The console is going for $105.99, and then the handheld is $72.99. This is what the console looks like. It's 16 gigabytes of memory with 3,000 games built in. It has music, ebook, game, TF card, and picture, and all that shit. So yeah. It's not touchscreen. Looks like it's playing some FIFA game there, or something like that, some soccer game there. Here it is right here. This is what this handheld supports. I want you guys to focus on that number. 3,000 games built in plus download support. Okay. It supports Neo Geo, GBA, Game Boy Color, Famicom, CP1, and MD. I'm not sure what MD is, but you guys can download games and play emulators on this thing. It comes with the special cartridge for that. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the name of the cartridge is called, but you put an SD card in there and you guys can play games and ROMs and stuff on the thing as well. So this thing is interesting as hell. It's basically a game. That's what it looks like there. That's what the cartridge looks like, I guess. That's what the cartridge looks like. There. Right there. That's what it looks like on front, back, and side. So you guys where everything is. And this is called the SouljaGame Handheld. Okay. It's basically a knockoff. It's a RS97, and it has AV out connectors, and you guys can put hug the TV and play it there. It supports connecting to the TV, supports 1x1 output, and this is what that's what it comes with. That's the box right there. It's called a retro game. That's what it's called. That's what the box says there. You have the composite cable, HDMI. Then you have the composite cable. You have the power cord there, the system itself, and the handbook and the instructions book right there. And the box that comes in. It's only $2 for this thing. It's cheap as fuck, and I mean, I would not recommend. I would not recommend getting this thing. I would not recommend it at all. I mean, I wouldn't. This is an embarrassment. It's an abomination. It's basically a fucking knockoff of the Xbox One. It's a knockoff of the It's a knockoff of a different game system. Basically a knockoff, especially what it is. Soulja Boy is selling these consoles at fucking dirt cheap. They basically put his name on them, called the Soulja Game, and you can, it's bullshit. It's fucking trash. And this game here, it plays every fucking thing. It plays. Why is there a video uploading? That's what the fucking game looks like. The SouljaGame handheld looks like that. This is the this thing plays. There's all the specs there. 3,000 games, and it supports all these games right here. It also plays Switch games as well, and PS Vita games as well, which is interesting. Yeah, it don't say that there on the fucking thing. It don't even say it nowhere on here. It's a 3-inch display. And if you look at the console here, the console itself plays PlayStation 1, Neo Geo, CP1, CP2, Famicom, Sega, GBA, NES. but the fucking handheld plays fucking PS Vita and shit. And the fucking console only has 800 games built in, and while the handheld claims to have 3,000 games built into the fucking thing. I mean, this is fucking insane. I don't know who buys this shit. I mean, apparently some people bought this thing. I personally would never buy it personally, because I really don't give a fuck. If I were to get a game system, it would be an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4. It would be legit. It wouldn't be this fucking piece of shit knockoff. It's basically what it is basically a piece of shit knockoff of the Xbox One. Basically a knockoff. And the controllers fucking suck ass. I heard that the controllers look like the D-pad's all one button. So, and I heard that some of the buttons on the controller, don't do nothing. So that makes no fucking sense. I mean, what the hell do you guys think? What do you guys think about this shit, man? I mean, I would like to know your guys' opinions on it. I figured I'd give you guys my opinions on it, and it's fucking madness. It's fucking madness. Don't buy this fucking thing. Don't buy it at all. Don't get Soulja Boy your money. The only thing he's trying to do is crank that money. That's all he's trying to do is crank that money. You know what I'm saying? You know he's cranking hoes and cranking Spider-Man and all that, but he don't maybe. But now he's cranking rip-off game systems. Basically what he's doing here. So crank that rip-off. So basically, he's basically selling rip-off game systems are emulators, and I don't even know if I doubt he has the rights to sell these games. I doubt it, but who knows, man? This is fucking insane. But they're fucking cheap, of course, but they're fucking Chinese rip-offs of the Xbox One, and the console is basically different variations of the handhelds, basically different variations. The console is a fucking joke. It weighs 1 fucking pound, okay? And it's fucking nuts. So yeah, where did you guys buy this fucking console from Soulja Boy? Where did you guys try it out? I personally would not try it out. I would not buy it. I would just buy an Xbox One, the real thing, and buy games for it and call it a fucking day and spend a little bit more money. The saying goes, you get what you pay for here. So you're basically getting a piece of shit. You're basically just getting shit that's probably gonna fail. You know, in 2007, Soulja Boy had that popular hit, Crank That Soulja Boy, which blew up. You know, it was a popular song back in 2007. Now in 2018, he's having a game system that's gonna blow up. That could potentially blow up because you got fucking cheap parts in there. And the video I was watching as well, it has a UK plug on it. It has a European plug on it, so you have to get an adapter to plug it here in the US. It comes with one, I think it does, but the adapter is fucking trash. So I don't know, use something else for that. But stay away from this fucking console. Stay away from it. Don't buy it. Just stay away from it. So yeah, what the hell do you guys think about Soulja Boy selling a gaming console and a handheld console? So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts about this? This is pretty funny. I mean, this is pretty funny. So yeah, I mean, stay away from it. Beware. Stay away from this product. Stay away from it. Don't buy it. I don't care. Just stay away from it. Don't buy it. Just do not waste your money on this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It will help me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.